Hi, my name is Jeremiah, and I will be doing square roots, Common Core Algebra 1 homework from eMath Instructions. Today I'll be talking about how square roots, just mostly about square roots if you really want to get particular. So let's just begin automatically because, I gotta scoot them all. Jokes. Alright, let's begin. Fluency. I will be doing the homework, not the classwork if you guys ask. But in addition, let me continue. Fluency. Simplify each of the following. Each will result in a rational number answer. You could check your work using your calculator, but should try to do all of them without it. Now, I understand this very, very wellly. So, if you look at number 1, which is, if this thing could focus well, focus. Okay, this junk's not going to focus well. But, finally you want to focus. Okay. If you see this is square root of 36. Now, half of 36 is 6. So, the square root of this will be 6. Now, number B, negative square root 4. Now, this may not trick you, but it may, because you may think that the negative goes with the square root. Well, it doesn't. Negative square root. But if you really want to get into it, this would be negative 2. Now let's move on to C. Square root of 121. So that's like also you saying 11 times blank equals 21. If you do the math or use your calculator, you will get 11. So square root of 121 is 11. Please don't mind about the crying in the background. It's my crazy sister and brother. It's alright though. Okay, next up I have square root of 1 over 9. Well, if you use your calculator, like me, hold up, so unorganized. Calculator, and my calculator does not want to come on. Okay, if you use the calculator and you square root it, let me do it real quick. Square root of 1 divided by 9. You will put it into frac 1/3, which is the square root of 1 over 9. 1/3. You may look from here. You will press, after, I know you will get a decimal, you will press second, math. Oh, my bad. Actually, just press math, then press frac, and it will frac your equation. Let's continue. I'm going to speed through this because it will take a longer process, but I will speed through this as fast as I can, but explain it throughout the way. So, as you already know, is another negative square root. But if you know what the square root of 100 is, then you just add the negative, everything will be okay. So in this example, the square root of 100 is 10. Add the negative, it will be negative 10. Square root of 81 over 36. Now, first thing you may do, well, this is a pretty easy problem. You can also go back to the calculator as I did before. So you put in square root of 81 divided by 36. You get 1.5. You can put in math. You get, no, I'm actually wrong today. Sorry. You will get 9 over 6, right? 9 over 6, which is a very improper fraction. So you could either you could keep it like this, or you could say 3 over 2. Both of them are the same, but you may keep one. I really don't care anyway. But your math teacher does, especially Mr. Regents, if you know who that is. Okay, moving on to the next one. Next one would be 1 square root of negative 1 over 16, which would be, again, as we always say, just do the square root and then mind the negative later. It will be negative 1/4. Next will be negative square root of 144. Just like likewise, it will be the square root of 144 is 12, and add the negative, it will be negative 12. Thank you. Let's move on to the second question. Find the final find the final simplified answer to each of the following by evaluating the square root first. Show the steps that lead to your final answers. Okay, so this may be confusing you, not very, but it just may be giving you a little puzzle like, how am I going to do that? Well, don't worry, I'm here to help you. Alright, so first you could have, so we could let's try to simplify these first. So square root of 9 is 3. And you see the plus sign, so you can bring it down. Square root of 25 is 5. And the square root of 64 is 8. Don't forget the minus. So let's add like terms. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Minus 8. Oh man, Zoe, I hope you're okay. 8 minus 8 equals 0. And that's your answer for the first one. Let's move on to the second one. Oh, my bad, guys. 5 square root 4 plus 2 square root 81. This may seem a little weird, but don't worry, we'll get through it. So, we will do 5, put parentheses for the square root. Square root of 4 is 2, close parentheses, plus 2, square root of 81 is 9. Put that. Now let's add and do like terms. 5 times 2, 10, plus 2 times 9, 18, which will all equal 28. You guys understand so far? Hope you do. Let me continue. C. 2 square root 25 plus 2 divided by 3. I never had a division problem like this. Let's see if we can get through it. Alright, so just like likewise for this one, I want to put the parentheses for all the square roots. So first, I will do 2 square root of 25 is 5 plus 2 over the 3 at the bottom. Now, if you put it into your calculator, you will overall get, it will equal 12 divided by 3. You don't even have to use the calculator. 5 times 2 equals 10, plus 2 equals 12, and then have the 3. 12 divided by 3 will overall equal 4. Sorry, my 4s look like split numbers. On to the last one. Now, it says square root 1, my bad. Square root 1/4, parentheses, square root 121 minus minus square root 9 parentheses. So many parentheses and square roots. Whew. Okay, so first off, let's do like what we do usually with the parentheses, or you may not. You may want to try something different. Since there's no parentheses, plus you don't want to add more parentheses. So let's just start, what's the square root of 1/4? Well, square root 1/4 exactly is 1/2. You could bring down a parenthesis, you could do whatever you want. Now, remember what the square root of 121 was from all the way back up here is 11. So 11 and minus, remember to bring down the minus. Minus square root of 9, square root of 9 is 3. So you will close parentheses. So later it will equal, if you do some